Hey gang, it's Maria here from HockeyTrainingPro.com and UltimateGoalieTraining.com, and I wrote a series of articles, some of which were posted at InGoalMag.com, talking about plyometric training that may be counterproductive, or the ways that some trainers use plyometric training, sort of telling their goalies that this is going to help make you faster, but really they're getting the volume or the workload is wrong, and so it can actually make you slower, and if you're not you don't know why you're using it and how to use it properly. So today what I wanted to do is just give you a sample of a plyometric workout that actually will tap into those high threshold motor units or the fast twitch fibers. Will actually make you quicker on the ice. It's not even so much a matter of exercise selection, it's more a matter of volume and dose. So we're going to go through a little workout. You're going to see that the work intervals are very, very short. You're going to see that there's actually quite a bit of recovery. So one of the important things as a fitness coach is to make sure that there's something that will work into that rest to make it an active recovery, rather than just having an athlete or a team of athletes standing around twiddling their thumbs. It doesn't have to be absolute rest. And you're going to see how I'm going to fit our core training in between the plyometric intervals. So let's check out some plyometric training that actually will make you quicker in the crease. So our first drill is going to be just a lateral hurdle hop. It's a double leg lateral push. We're looking to get quick responses off the ground. So we want to get over the hurdle and back as many times as we can. The volume for this, it's only going to be 8 seconds. If I'm doing this with a team or a small group, I'll have them count how many contacts they get, and then at the end of the interval we'll go through and everyone will tell me how many they got, just so that it keeps the intensity high. I don't want this to really be, sometimes the volume's low and then people kind of dog it and they're not getting anything out of it. So that just introduces a little bit of competition, and if I get 6 contacts but the guy next to me had 12, then that gives me something to shoot for and I know where I need to be. So just double leg, quick hops, getting those knees up nice and high and trying to keep your body fairly centered over the hurdle, so I don't want to be wiggling all over the place. I also, don't want to be waving my arms wildly. You can use them to help with the jump, but try not to get them flipping around too much. So from there, you're just going to go into a core plank march. So just into our normal core plank, and then lifting one foot, then the other, with no movement of the torso whatsoever. You can even balance a foam roll across the low back to sort of magnify if there's any movement at the hips. Because again, remember, if we're doing core stability, it really has to be perfectly stable. There can't be any wiggling, otherwise you're not really training stability anymore. So from there, we're still going to need a little bit more rest and recovery. So after we've done our core plank, and it's nice because we're breathing hard and then we're forcing our body to stabilize, from there we're just going to do a single leg balance drill. I like single leg balance with your eyes closed, keeping your hands crossed at your shoulders, because I don't want you using your arms to stabilize. If you're a goalie or really any athlete, you shouldn't be relying on your arms to help keep you balanced. Your arms need to be doing other things. So here, and then just using that lower extremity to balance you. Closing your eyes, it takes away your visual input, so you really have to rely on your vestibular input and fine-tune that position. If that gets too easy for you, some other challenge positions you can do, just come into more of a squat position. You can also do one that involves some movement and tracking, which I like for goalies. So I'm going to look straight at my thumb as I come out to the side, balancing on one foot. So I'm moving my head, which is giving me different vestibular input, and I'm tracking as I go. Make sure you stare right at your thumb. Sometimes people kind of look past their thumb and just turn their head, and it actually makes it easier. So make sure you're laser focused on the thumb, just like if it were the puck. Now we've had some recovery. We've had probably about 2 minutes of recovery. So then I'm going to go into my next plyometric exercise, which is just going to be a lateral hop. So I love this exercise because I get that power application, but I also have to decelerate once I get to the other side, and then again initiate and accelerate. Remember, if it's plyometric, it needs to be linked. So if I did a lateral hop and balance, which is where we usually start with athletes to make sure that they can find that perfect landing position, but that's not really plyometric, because plyometrics require a stretch and then a recoil. So in order for me really to be building power, I need to be trying to get off that leg as quickly and as explosively as I can. So then we've done that work interval, and now we need to go into recovery again. For this recovery, now I'm going to do my oblique plank. So I'll hold a nice oblique plank for 10 seconds, and then I'll flip to the other side for 10 seconds, and if I want to make it a little bit more challenging, then I can do a rotation. But if you do that rotation in between, you have to make sure everything is going together. Don't let your shoulders lead your hips, or your hips lead your shoulders. Then that's taken us about 2 minutes. So now we're going to do a hop, quick step, and a stick. You'll see what I mean. So I do a hop, quick step, stick. And again, I'm trying to link those. I'm trying to get off that deceleration leg as quickly as I can. And then I'm going to finish again with another active recovery drill. This time it's going to be a hand-eye coordination drill, just some single-handed juggling. So here goes my attempt at single-handed juggling. Let's see how this goes. Not very well. Okay, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. So that was with my right hand, and I'm right-handed. But you guys should try to get good at doing right hand and left hand juggling. I'll attempt it. That's okay. I have no ego here. It just doesn't matter how bad I suck. I think I got one. So maybe you won't feel so bad about yourself. But there's a little plyometric circuit that actually will make you more explosive in the crease. And I know it's kind of funny because you're like, well, you know, Maria, that isn't a lot of volume of work. I did that workout. I wasn't exhausted at the end. I'm not really sure that that's hard enough for me. Plyometric training, power training, is very high intensity, but it should not be fatiguing. If it gets to the stage that it's fatiguing, now you're into conditioning as opposed to power. So just trust me on this. We want to tap into those high threshold motor units, those fast twitch fibers, which fatigue very, very quickly. So that's what we're trying to get in there, make them work, give them lots of time to recover so we can come back at them again. And that circuit like that, you would repeat 2, maximum of 3 times. So I hope this helps. I hope you enjoy this plyometric circuit that actually will make you faster in the crease. Happy training. This is Maria from hockeytrainingpro.com. Cheers.